I'll be trading again on pocket option, making use of signal. Alright, on today's video I'll be making use of this particular signal here on TradingView to take a trade on pocket option. This signal is newly uploaded on TradingView platform for a binary option trading alone. So the name of the signal is called Binary Trend Master Pro Plus on TradingView. Alright, the only thing you need to do is when you receive a put signal, come over here on pocket option and enter a down trade, and when you receive a call signal, go over on pocket option and enter an up trade. It's that simple. But on today's video, I'm going to show you perfectly how I make use of this signal that always give me over 90% winning rate. I've been making use of this signal for over 2 weeks and the accuracy is very powerful. But sometimes you receive a signal that is not accurate, which is the reason why I'm making this video, to show you the kind of signal you should enter a trade on and the kind of signal you shouldn't enter a trade on. This particular indicator on TradingView is actually a private indicator. You need to be invited before you can make use of it. A link will be in my description to go to the website and request for this indicator for free. Alright, so when you click the link, this is how the website is going to look like. Okay, just scroll down a little bit and click on this free trial. And when you're here, we are making use of this monthly plan. I actually spoke with the owner of this website and I asked them to give me 7-day free trial for my subscriber to try it out, and they actually gave me 7 days free trial. So it means that with this package, you're going to make use of the indicator. They actually have over 7 premium indicator, include the binary signal we want to make a video on today. And when you're here, make sure you're using this particular monthly package, which gives you 7 days for free, because the rest 2 package doesn't give free trial, so you only have free trial on this particular one. Alright, so click on subscribe now, and when you're here, you can actually scroll down and fill in your details here. As you can see over here, you have 7 days free trial, and then you're going to pay $0 for the next 7 days. All right, so if you don't like the indicator, you can easily cancel your free trial before 7 days so that you'll not be charged at all. But for me, I really like to use this pay with link, so just click here. All right, then input your email address. So make sure that the email address you input is actually a correct email address, because all your login detail will be sent to you. The phone number doesn't really matter. Just put a random number right there. It doesn't really necessary for you to put your real phone number. The only thing that is important is your email. So over here, I'm going to paste a random number right there. Then I proceed to pay. And when you're here, just put in your card details right here. Like I said earlier on, you won't be charged for the next 7 days. So even if you don't have any money in your card, just input the card right there, put your name here, input your address right here, then you can actually pay. You can see that it's going to charge you for $0. So I'm going to input my card. Right over here, I've input my details. I'm just going to click on pay now. So you wait for it to process. As you can see right here, what's it called? The confirmation is done. So after this, all your login information will be sent to your email automatically immediately you sign up. So that's the reason why I ask you to make use of your email address. And as you can see, their payment gateway is actually handled by Stripe. So it means that your card information is safe. All right, so all you just have to do, go to your email, copy your login information, and then you log in, or you can click this link here called your account. And when you click that, you'll be automatically logging into your dashboard. All right, as you can see, this is how the dashboard look like. So when you are here, click on TradingView Access. And when you click that, this is where you're going to input your TradingView username. Like I said, it's only username you're going to input here, not your email address. All right, so if you don't know how to get your username on TradingView, just click a link here. They also link a YouTube video here where it show you how to get your username, which is very simple. All right, so when you get your username, just input your TradingView username right here, then you click get access. And make sure you input your correct username right here. I'm going to input mine, which is called Trading Pipes. All right, I'm going to hit here to get access. So make sure that you're putting your correct username anytime you want to have access. So it means that I can now make use of this indicator for the next 1 month. But since I'm using a free trial account, I'm only going to have access to this indicator for the next 7 days. So make sure you sign up today before they stop the free trial package. All right, so like I said, you can actually cancel your subscription anytime. To do that, just click on this my subscription button. All right, so when you're here, you can actually cancel your subscription, or you can change your payment. All right, so if I hit cancel right here, I'll be opt out of the package and I won't be charged. All right, so this is how you request access for this indicator. So on your TradingView chart, just click on indicator. And when you are here, make sure you click on invite only scripts. All right, so make sure you click the last option here. Alright, and these are all the indicators on that package. So the one we are making use of today is called Binary Trend Master Pro. Just click that to add it to your chart. So when you add it to your chart, this is how it's going to look like. You can see there is no signal right here, but we need to do some little settings for us to put up our signal up. So make sure you hover on the indicator and click on this setting icon right here. And when you're here, this is where you actually set up your indicator. The number one thing, I'm going to remove this background. I don't really like the background, so I'm going to remove it. But if you like background, you can actually click here and choose any background you like here, but I did not want the background, so I'm going to remove it. All right. Another important setting for you to receive a signal is a section. And one thing I love about this indicator is the fact that it actually gives you an option for you to set the time to start receiving a signal and the time to stop receiving a signal, which is very powerful if you are trading on binary options. So it also works with your time zone. The best time I usually trade is from 8 o'clock in the morning to 12 p.m. in the afternoon GMT. So what I would do is to set that particular time. All right, so my time would start from 8 o'clock to 12 p.m. So I'm going to set my time to 8 o'clock to 12 p.m. So another thing is to set my time zone. I can click over here and select my time zone on these options here. But if I did not see my time zone right here, I can manually input it right here. As you can see right here, my time zone is GMT +1. So you need to input the exact format of time zone. So if you don't know your time zone, just go to Google and search my time zone. So when you search it, this is my time zone, and make sure that this is what you copy. All right, this is the only format they accept. Copy this GMT +1, go back here, and then you paste it here. All right, so since you enter your time zone manually, you need to click this particular button here to input the time zone. As you can see, the signal has come up right now. So if I uncheck this, the signal will be disappeared, as you can see, and if you check that, the signal will come up. All right, so make sure that you check this if you are inputting your time zone manually. Another thing to do, which I really love with these settings, is that you can also check your season background. So when you check this, it's going to show you a background section from the time you set, which is 8 o'clock to start getting signal and 12 p.m. to stop signal. As you can see right here, by the time I'm recording this video, currently my time is 12:19 p.m. So which means that the signal has stopped, because over here I actually set it to give me signal from 8 o'clock in the morning to 12 p.m. So over here I can actually increase my stop time to 1 o'clock. Then if I hit OK, then I'll start receiving a signal till 1 o'clock. And after 1 o'clock, then I'll stop receiving a signal. All right, so as you can see right here, these are the previous signal generated. All right, so you can also change your start time. So for example, I'm going to change this from 8 o'clock to like 12 midnight, so it's 00. So when I do that and I hit OK, you see that the signal appeared. So it means that from this position, which is from 12 o'clock at night, to the current position I am right now. So this is my current position, and as you know that I actually set this to 1 o'clock. So it means that in the next 1 hour I still have access to receive more signals. So like I said, I usually trade from 8 o'clock to 12 p.m. because that's the best time that I trade here. So I'm going to import 8 o'clock, then here to 12 p.m. So when I do that, you see that the background has reduced. All right, so it has reduced. So this is the one thing I love about this particular signal. So it means that you can set the best time to trade based on your time zone, and you only receive a signal based on the time you set, which is very powerful. So that is all the setting that you need to set. After the setting, just hit OK. So right now you see that I can receive more signal based on the time I set, but I'm going to come back tomorrow from 8 o'clock to 12 o'clock, which is the best time I usually trade, to show you perfectly how to make use of this signal on pocket option. Trust me guys, this signal is very powerful. I don't know any other thing to say, but it's very, very powerful. I'm going to show you the best signal you should enter your trade on and the one you shouldn't enter your trade on. All right guys, it's actually a new day and it's currently 8:26 a.m. As you can see, right here, my setup is from 8 o'clock to 5, but I'm going to change this to 12 p.m. So it's very important to set the time you actually wanted to receive a signal, because you can be trade all day. Like I just said on my video, binary option market is not something that you can be trading 24/7. We only trade when the market is stable and when the market are good. And that's one thing I love about the indicator. It gives you access to actually set that possibility. So that's pretty much it. So when you're done, you hit OK. As you can see right now, I've never received any signal of the day. All right. Another thing you need to do before the signals start coming in is to set your currency pair on the chart. All right. To do that, you go back to pocket option. Over here, I'm going to select the currency pair I'm going to trade. Like I said, we're only doing this on a regular market, not OTC. So right now, I'm going to put up some best currency pair up real quick, and I'm going to set it up on my chart on TradingView. So I've actually put up the best currency pair up. So what I'm going to do is to set this currency pair up also on my TradingView chart. All right. The first one here is USD JPY. So I'm going to go here and click on this symbol, change this to USD JPY. And of course, I'm going to choose this one by Owando. So just click that to add it to your chart. As you can see, on USD/JPY, we've already received a signal here, but to actually set an alert, so anytime you receive a signal, you always get a notification so that you don't miss out on important signal. To set an alert, just click on this three dots right here, and then you click on add alert. So here you're going to click on once per bar close. I'm talking about the trigger. On the expiration, I usually let my alert to expire within 24 hours. So I'm going to set it to the next day. So that's pretty much all you have to do. When you're done, you hit create. So you have to go back again, click on add alert, change this from call to put so that you can receive the bot signal once per minute. Click here to switch it to 24 hours. That's pretty much all you have to do, and you hit create. So this is how you create alert on a particular currency pair. Immediately there's a signal, you're going to be notified through email or through pop-up screen. All right, this is the option right here. If you come back over here and click on notification, these are all the options here that you're going to receive a notification on. You'll be notified by the apps and also through your email, and it's also going to play sound. So you're going to notify anytime you receive alert in any currency pair you set them on. All right, so that's pretty much it. So right now I'm going to set all the currency pair I have here on my TradingView real quick, and then we start receiving the signal. All right. Okay guys, I've actually set up an alert on all the currency pairs. So the next thing is to wait to receive a signal. And when I receive a signal, I'm going to come down and show you the kind of signal you need to put your trade on and the kind of signal you shouldn't put in your trade. All right, so guys, let's wait for the signal. Okay guys, over here I received my first signal for GBP USD. So let's click this and check it out. All right, so over here we receive a signal right here. So guys, before you enter the signal, there's some certain things you need to confirm, which I'm going to make use of this as an explanation. So let me grab this real quick so that I can explain in clear time. All right. So anytime you receive a signal in this position, make sure that you trace down the signal on the candlestick. All right. You see that the signal actually plays on this particular candlestick. So before we enter this signal, the number one thing is to make sure that the next candlestick must actually go below the first candlestick. I hope you understand. For example, if I receive a signal in this place, you see that this is where I received the signal. Make sure that the next candlestick before you place the trade is actually go below the first candlestick the signal print on. So if the next candlestick actually reverse, make sure that you wait until the third or the fourth candlestick actually breach below the first candlestick that the signal print on. I hope you understand. So that's just the strategy. But if you see like 5 or more candlestick reverse, never actually come down to the downward direction, then do not enter the signal at all. So guys, I hope you understand. So whenever you receive a signal on a particular candlestick, the next candlestick must actually breach below the first candlestick. It must actually strong coming down in the trend, or the second or the third candlestick. Make sure that the confirmation happen before you enter a trade. If you see multiple candlestick reverse, do not enter the trade at all. All right, so let's check this. As you can see right here, we have a very powerful confirmation of a downtrend. We receive our signal right here, and the third candlestick actually give us a confirmation. This is a very powerful moment. So I'm going to enter this trade. It's GBP USD. So let's check this out. GBP USD. This is it right here, and we are taking this trade for 5 minutes. Don't forget that we are going for a 5 minute. All right, so you can actually trade this on 3 minutes as well, but I really prefer you trade it on 5 minutes, especially when the market newly open. All right, 5 minutes there, and let's wait and see if this is going to be a good one in the next 5 minutes. Okay guys, over here we have like 5 seconds left. A good one here guys, we're in the money on our first trade. As you can see, we received like 3 more signal right here, but it's too late. Let's just wait for a new one. You can see right here the last 2 candlesticks actually try to reverse. By the end of the day, the market and went down. This is actually a very profit moment. So let's make sure that when you receive your signal, the next candlestick you're placing your trade on is actually below the first candlestick you receive your signal on. All right, I received another signal right now, so let me check this out. As you can see, this is actually another call option, and of course we are doing the same thing as well. All right, so immediately you receive a signal to actually buy in the market. So the next thing is for you to see the candlestick the signal placed on, and after then make sure that the next candlestick actually go above the candlestick you have your signal placed on. I hope you understand. So it means that if the candlestick ended here, I expect the next candlestick to actually go above, giving me a strong confirmation of an uptrend before I enter a trade. I hope you understand. So let's check what's going on. You can see it actually happening yet, but when you check the next candlestick, it's not really giving us the confirmation. We need to wait to actually confirm that, okay, truly this is happening before we enter the trade. All right. So if you're seeing a dodgy candlestick, or you see that the candlestick is not really stable, you have to wait until you have the confirmation. It's not really necessary that you have the confirmation on the next candlestick. You can have the confirmation even on the last 3 candlesticks. All right. All you just have to do is to be patient and be certain that, okay, the confirmation has happened. All right. So I want us to study this together and see if this is a trade we can take, because I actually want you guys to understand this perfectly so that you can actually know the right signal to place the trade on. So if the next candlestick is not giving you a very strong confirmation of an uptrend, as in way above the first candlestick the signal placed on, do not take a trade. You always need to wait for the confirmation before you enter the trade. I hope you understand. All right, so I'm going to wait for this and see what's going to happen in the market. Okay, right here the confirmation has happened, and this candlestick right here actually gave us the confirmation of an uptrend. So right now let's go ahead and enter the trade, which is Euro JPY. All right, this is it right here. Okay, let me confirm again. Euro JPY an up trade. Okay, you need to be setting. This is it right here. Euro JPY. You're going for an up trade for 5 minutes. All right, don't forget that we are doing this on 5 minutes because this is a signal. This is not like you are analyzing the market yourself. This is a signal, so you need to give it enough time for it to work. So like I said, you can do this on 3 minutes or 5 minutes. Just try it out and see the one that works best for you. But for me, I really love it to do it on 5 minutes after all my confirmation. So guys, let's wait and see if this is going to be a good one. We have like 4 minutes left to close the trade. So let's wait and see. Okay guys, over here we have less than 6 seconds. All right. A good one here guys, in the money on that. Guys, there's something very important I forgot to mention. Please always make sure that on your trading view chart, you set the candle time frame to 1 minute. So we are receiving the signal on 1 minute. I actually forgot to mention this earlier on. I'm going to put this on comment section. Always make sure that the candle time frame set to 1 minute, because we are receiving a signal on 1 minute here on trading view, and we use it on 5 minutes or 3 minutes here on pocket option. And your time frame on pocket option can be 30 seconds or 1 minute. For me, I'm using 30 seconds currently, but it doesn't really matter. You can use 30 seconds or 1 minute. All right. But the most important thing, make sure that you set this to 1 minute, so the signal is only going to print on 1 minute here on trading view. A good one there guys. I'll be waiting for the next signal. Okay guys, over here I receive a signal. Actually received 2 signals. Let me check this out and this out and see which one is better. So right here we receive a put signal, and when you check, you see that this is actually a very perfect signal. So we receive the signal on this candlestick, and the next candlestick give us a very strong confirmation. But right now you see a reversal right there. All you just have to do is to wait until you have a confirmation of a downtrend. So when you see a strong candlestick that reverse suddenly, do not enter the trade. All you just have to do is to wait until that particular candlestick expires to see the direction is actually going to. All right, so over here I'm going to wait for this. So let's check this one out too. This is actually a very perfect moment. You can see we receive our put signal here, and even the candlestick was very small, but the next candlestick give us a very powerful confirmation of a downtrend. So this is actually a good one. So I'm going to enter this trade, Euro USD. So let me go to pocket option and check this out. Euro USD. It is right here. A down trade right there for 5 minutes. All right. Okay, let me check it out. You can see over here too, we are having a good moment. You can see eventually there's a very good confirmation of a downtrend, in this position. So let's check this out too. On pocket option, this is actually GBP USD. GBP USD, let me see. Okay, let me check. GBP USD. Alright, these are right here. Let me put it up. Let me check again for confirmation. GBP USD. Okay, I'm gonna do this. A downtrend. So I placed 2 trades on that. Alright, one on GBP USD and the second one on Euro USD. So guys, let's wait and see if this is gonna be a good one. Okay guys, our first trade is we actually have like 4 seconds to close this trade. Right now you can see we have the money on the first trade. So let's check out what's happening on the second trade, right? So also our second trade is giving us a very good position right there. We have like 32 seconds to close this trade. So let's wait and see if this is going to be a good one in the next few seconds. Okay guys, over here we have like 5 seconds left, but there is a very huge reversal right here. By the end of the day, we end up in the money. So guys, you see that this is a very powerful indicator. So we actually receive another signal, but I think it's too late. Okay, it's too late already. The trend is already down. All right, this is another up signal. You see that the signal are very powerful. This is another signal we receive, but it's too late. Like I said, this is very powerful, guys. One thing I love about this particular signal is that the accuracy is very powerful, especially if you're doing this on a very stable market. All right, all the 4 trade we took today all came in the money. All right, these are the 4 trade we took today. This was the one I actually took yesterday when the market is very bad, and I actually lost out. But you can see that all the 4 signal we took today, they are all in the money. Like I said, it's a very powerful strategy. All you just have to do is to follow all the rules I lay down. When you receive a put signal, make sure that the next candlestick is giving you a strong confirmation of a downtrend before you enter a trade. For example, if I receive this signal, I'm going to enter my trade on this one. And if I receive signal here, I'm going to enter my trade on this candlestick. I won't enter my trade on the second candlestick or the third candlestick because they actually reverse. I only put in my trade when I see a confirmation of an uptrend. I hope you understand. It's a very simple strategy. After I receive the signal, confirm the trend before you enter a trade. So guys, this is where I'm going to stop on today's video. I hope you actually understand how this works now. Like, to have access to this particular signal, make sure you use the link on my description so that you have 7 days